This is the seasonal stock and ETF report for today, July 15th, 2022. Let's go and click on Start Scanning. I am logged in with a free account, so I am seeing more than 10 items. The top of the list for Dow 30 is Microsoft, followed by J&J and Procter & Gamble. These are longer term opportunities. Here's a short American Express. 18 days, last 10 years, it has lost an average of 3.16%. The only year that it did not work, it went up 0.09%. So also, if you see the short score is low, so this is a good short opportunity for this time of the year for American Express. Last year it dropped over 6% before it went back up and closed with a 2% loss. 2020, almost 4% drop, 3.3% drop on 2019. So it's been pretty reliable. How about 20 years? We look at 20 years, it was 70% profitable as a short. Of course, every year, if you see the light red part, it has dropped sharply before it went back up. So even these years that it gained, it first dropped quite a bit, over 5%. So until 2006, so if we switch this to 15 year, take a look at that. It has dropped 5% even on the years that it didn't make money, even in these 2 years that it went back up. So if you were to do this trade, I would go in and out after a drop. But this is definitely a good seasonal short for a pretty good stock. JP Morgan, Merck, another short term. Average of 2.63% over 30 days gain. And Boeing has dropped an average of 3.62% over 48 days in the last 10 years. It didn't work in 2017. It made money, went up over 15%, but it's been a loser all the other 9 years. Let's look at NASDAQ. Top of the list is still Old Dominion Freight Line as a long. It's a 258 day. It's a longer term. Nvidia is second. Was on our list yesterday also. So is Charter Communications, still on the list. So these are good 2-month long opportunities till September 19th and September 18th for Nvidia and Charter Communication. Let's take a look at the top of the S&P is Nextra Energy, 14.88% average gain after 264 days. Abbott, 12-day long, 3.59%. Another decent one. I want to see this over 20 years. Yeah, over 20 years, it doesn't look as good. And of course, Nvidia and Charter Communications are also on this. Also, pool is still there. Pool makes pool supplies, so usually goes up at the beginning of the summer. It's a great summer opportunity, typically. Let's just look at top of the list on Russell is the same, Nextra Energy, and everything same, Nextra Energy and Abbott. are on the top of the list. Let's just quickly take a look at indices. Comment. Okay, so you see that S&P 500 seasonal opportunity, the best it could find. You'll have to hold it almost a year before you have a gain. This is probably because we're anticipating a short-term seasonal weakness coming up, starting sometime in August. But the more interesting one is VX, which is the S&P 500 VIX futures. In the next 11 days, it's seasonally bullish. When we look at seasonally bullish VIX, basically if VIX is going to pick up, which it has sometime here till end of July, means that the markets are going to become volatile to down. Let's look at VIX itself. Just the volatility index itself is also bullish for next 84 days. It gained an average of 23%, which is quite high. This is I am expecting a seasonal weakness to start sometime in August, and these are the reasons, because volatility looks like it's going to pick up, and usually that means things go down. Not always, but typically. Also, the US 3-month Treasury bill we're seeing a seasonal bearish seasonality here, and that means the interest rates are going to rise again. Russell 1000 is bullish, and so is the world. World for next 11 days. Lost in 2015, but it's gone up this time of the year for at least the next week or so. Just take a quick look at ETFs. We haven't really found many opportunities here because average profits are very low for short-term opportunities. So nothing on ETFs right now. That's it for today.